Hi everybody, how are you? You know, we're all trying to save money these days, and television costs a lot. Cable is getting pretty expensive, and not everybody can afford it. That doesn't mean you can't watch some television, and oddly enough, it's actually free. Many of you don't know that when they switched over from the frequencies in television, they made it seem like there was no more aerial pickup. And that's not true. What they did was they moved it from one band, one frequency, higher up. So everything that was at the band that you used to watch on your rabbit ears or your aerials wasn't available anymore. They actually sold that to the telephone companies. But what they did was they moved the broadcast higher up into a digital frequency. And guess what? In Edmonton, with a cheap aerial, if you have a television that has a digital tuner in it, and that's the important part, you want to check and see. And pretty well most things that are 10 years old and newer have a digital tuner in them. And if you have a digital tuner, all you need is a pretty cheap aerial, and you can watch 7 stations here in Edmonton, which is great. The nice thing is they're a high definition broadcast. Cable will compress the data to send it to you, so same with TELUS. And while it is HD, it is still compressed, so it's not full HD, just because of the way the compression works. But over the air, it's a complete HD transmission, and there's no degradation of the picture. It's beautiful. So I'm going to show you here. When I click on this, this is Global TV. If you look in the top corner, you'll see the word digital. That means it's picking up the aerial signal. And look at this beautiful picture from Global. This is totally free, okay? I've got these set up on a favorites channel. I can do the CBC on here. I can do CFRN on here. And City TV comes in on here as well. Now, there are others. You can get Omni, CBC French, another one, Yes, I think it's called. Anyway, there's a total of 7 of them. So you don't need cable if you just want to watch basic TV, okay? And once again, all you have to do is go into your menu settings on your TV and look for digital tuner, and there'll be a scan feature. Once you hook up your aerial, it's a matter of just scanning for channels, and it will find the channels for you. Now, there's a few different aerials out there you want to take a look at. There's some that look like a black piece of paper, about 8.5 by 11, with a cable on them. They're okay. They're called the leaf antenna. And they're okay. Depending on the strength of your signal, you may or may not get all 7. What I wound up doing was I bought one that was a little more expensive. A leaf one starts in at about 20 bucks and goes up from there. And then you can go as high as you want. I topped that about, I think when I bought it, it was $48 from Walmart. And it's a little different than a leaf one. What you want to do is you want to get what's called an active antenna. And the difference is a passive antenna doesn't require any power of any kind. It just screws into the back of the television and will pick up the signal that it can. An active antenna, you also have to plug that antenna into a power source. And why do I like that? I like that because to me it's stronger. It seems like it pulls the signal in better because it's active. So passive, no power required. Active, it does have to be plugged in. And it's super simple hookup. If you can screw in the back of your Shaw cable or just screw in any connector, you're hooked up. That's all you have to do. Then you just have your TV search for channels. So I'm going to link to you a leaf style of antenna and the one that I got from Walmart. It's a GE one, and I really like that one. I'm going to show you that in a separate video. So hang in there and I'll show you how it looks. And here's my GE antenna. It's probably about 18 inches long, and it's adjustable. You can turn it like a blade. Let me do that here without trying to wreck the video too much. Come in here, get a grab on that, and then you can see I can spin it around. It allows me to adjust for signal changes or atmospheric changes. Sometimes that happens with digital television. The nice thing though is that once you get it up, you really don't have to mess with it for the most part. You can kind of just put it up and leave it up. So as you can see by my GE antenna, it's actually pretty low profile. It doesn't look that bad mounted on the TV unit that I have. And the nice thing is it's adjustable. It swings in many different directions. You can lay it flat, you can stand it up. It's got a little more flexibility than a leaf. The leaf one, you have to pick that 8.5 by 11 piece of paper up and basically move it around or try to stand it up, which is really not that easy to do because it's kind of floppy, right? So for me, that type of antenna is it's okay, but I really like the one with the swing arm that I just showed you. So if you want to get free television, that's an easy way to do it. 7 free ones. Your investment is going to be anywhere from $20 to $50 odd, depending on the area that you buy. And the really cool thing is, if you still have old rabbit ears around, or you know somebody that does, guess what? They will pick that up, and you don't have to buy anything. So check your junk box. Who knows? Sometimes people keep things for a long time. I hope this helps you out and saves you a little bit of money. Have a wonderful day, and see you around the neighborhood. Take care.